Hi everyone. This is Inktober, and this is October 10th, 2016. My sketch tonight is about bats. And the one who created Inktober, Jake Parker, his method of doing what he does best, and that is drawing, is he sketches first with some kind of special orange pencil. I don't know if it's just a colored pencil and he likes orange, or if it's a special kind of sketch pencil. So I have sketched my bat first. I had a few reference points to go by from Google, and I found out a few interesting facts about bats. I've studied bats before with first graders, and I've shared with you before that this whole month of sketching things and sort of iconic pictures is reminding me so much of teaching first grade. So this little bats, they have little cute little feet. They're all different, every one of them, but they have kind of like little paws. Very cute. And the webs of their wings go up and attach to this joint. I'll call it a joint. It's where the wing bends when they bring it in. And so this one is not accurate. I don't know. Unfortunately, I had a preconceived notion about what my bat was going to look like, and that was not a good idea, because it wasn't very much like real bats. So we would make black construction paper bats in first grade, and we would have a little study unit, thematic unit about bats, and among the readings would be a very cute story called Stella Luna. And if the first grader in your life, or primary school age child, grades K through 3 or so, if they have not heard the story of Stella Luna, then I would get it from the library and check it out for a day or two and read it to your little one, your little grandchild, or whoever they may be. This little bat has some little fur. They have fur, even though they fly. And the pictures I saw were of the sleeping ones hanging upside down. So many of our notions about bats are true. And one of the things that I thought was, I would have never guessed this, but bats are the second largest group of mammals in the world. So they are warm-blooded. And because people don't want them around much, you know, they're kind of kind of flap around, and at night they're nocturnal. Echolocation is how they function and find themselves where they're going, and so they're nocturnal and they fly around at night. Well, that's kind of scary all by itself. And then the other really interesting thing that I found out about bats is that they are one of the few mammals that are known to adopt young that are not their own. So that's cute. I think it's very sweet. Of course, you know about vampire bats. They do drink blood, and they do have a, that is how they manage to get their food. Most of the time it's animal blood, and but it did say that they were not opposed to human blood. So there you go. There's a myth that is not a myth. So bats are the second largest population of mammals. And there's over 1,240 different kinds of bats. Some that I know about are called fruit bats. And they do, I think here in Arizona we do have some fruit bats. I didn't look and see where the vampire bats were located in the world. That would have been something to report, since if there were you are, then we could, or where I am, then I could, and we could look out for them and watch out for them. But I'm not too much afraid, because I don't go out much at night anymore. It's you know, there's got to be a reason to leave the house, and leaving the house at night, I have no reason, except an emergency or some kind of special reason. So there are about 1,240 species of bats, and vampire bats are known to adopt the young of other bat mommies. I don't know how to call them. Maybe they're like cats, and they're called whatever cat mommies are called. I'm not doing a very good job of reporting here, am I? That's okay. I don't have to. I just think it's fun and interesting to do Inktober, and I'm real grateful to Jake Parker for thinking it up. He's a very interesting guy, and he's very good at what he does. So I was also watching The Mind of Watercolor. I think his name is Steve. He puts out a video. Every once in a while a video comes up from his YouTube channel, and he was doing a review of pens, all different kinds of pens, both water-soluble pens and permanent pens. So that, to me, that was very helpful. I have always wondered, you know, how do I know if I'm going to be putting this down? Is it going to be water-soluble? Or am I going to have to worry about it moving if I covered over with matte medium or Mod Podge to seal it. You know, who knows? So it was good. I was glad to see him do that, and he gave a little, you could take notes on it, and I'm all about taking notes. And if I don't want to take notes just at that time, I can save it on my watch later list. So there we go. That's my Inktober for 10-10-2016. Thank you for watching, and I love doing these sketches. Talk to you later.